everybody, I'm Sheena. I'm an RN here in Middle Tennessee, and I'm here to discuss nutrition with you. So you ask, what is nutrition? Nutrition is the study of nutrients in food and how the body uses them. The relationship between diet, health, and disease. So there's two types of nutrients, a macronutrient and a micronutrient. We'll discuss the macronutrients first since they're larger. There's three of them. It's proteins, fats, and carbs. Everybody knows that carbs gives you energy. Fats, on the other hand, not too many people know what they do. And I'm here to tell you what they're going to do for you. They're really good for your brain health. It also helps your joints move. It reduces inflammation and it enables your body to absorb the vitamins that we'll discuss a little bit later on. Proteins, of course, they're going to help your muscle growth, and it also helps prepare for good health. Prepare your entire body, really, for good health. It assists your body with tissue development, and it also includes your muscles, bones, and skin. Like I said, carbs, everybody knows what they do. They give you a lot of energy. So macronutrients, here's where our vitamins and minerals come in. So minerals, they have several of them. There's potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, zinc, iron, copper. These all are in our micronutrients. They're little bitty. We can get them all from our food though. You don't have to take any supplements for them unless you lack that. And your doctor will let you know about that. For potassium, potassium is an important mineral that helps our electrolytes keep balanced. Potassium and sodium work in opposite of one another, so if one's high, the other one is low, and vice versa. So potassium, you can get those really good sources from foods like beets and greens, yams. White potatoes is a great one that nobody really thinks about. Potassium, most people think about bananas. We like white potatoes for that. That's a great source. Potassium, you can get the potassium from a banana, but we can find it elsewhere. But if you keep your potassium up, it will help prevent osteoporosis and even kidney stones. It will fight against your high blood pressure, so it helps reduce your blood pressure. Keeps in your water retention good as well. Sodium, on the other hand, it plays a vital role in nerve and muscle function, and it helps our body maintain a normal fluid balance, just like the sodium or the potassium does. A great source of this is beets again, milk, celery even. Prepackaged foods like canned soups, lunch meat, frozen dinners often have a really high sodium rate. We don't want those. Calcium, on the other hand, is essential for all our good bone and health, or bone and teeth health. It also helps maintain our blood pressure as well, just like these other two that I already mentioned. A great source of calcium, of course, everyone knows milk and cheese, but I also want to let you know that dark green vegetables like kale, spinach, broccoli, all those are really good sources of calcium. Magnesium, it also helps our muscles and our nerves. It will also help regulate our blood pressure. Seems like all these vegetables are helping, or all these minerals are helping our blood pressure, doesn't it? Let's see, magnesium. It helps support our immune system. It also helps reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes, and we'll get into that a little bit later on as well. It plays a vital role, the reason why it plays a vital role in our glucose control. The magnesium does. A dietary source that you can get magnesium from to help reduce your type 2 diabetes is almonds, spinach, cashews, peanuts, edamame beans, avocado, brown rice, lots of good things, and lots of tasty things too. Let's see here, phosphorus, let's talk about that one. Pork, cod, salmon, tuna are all high in phosphorus. Dairy products such as milk, chocolate, everybody, yogurt, eggnog, ricotta, and American cheese even. All these are great sources of calcium, or that they're calcium that also help with the absorption of phosphorus. But you also need, like, for the phosphorus to work, you also need calcium. So you got to put those two together to make them both work, to get the best of both worlds. Zinc, for instance, we'll talk about that one just for a second. It's essential for your body to make, your body has to make that one on its own. It aids in DNA synthesis, immune function, and even more things. You can find zinc in oysters, crabs, mussels, all kinds of yummy seafood. Also lamb, bison, if you like that, chicken, flounder, anything really. But your body will typically make what you need for that. Iron, everybody knows about iron, but they don't really know what it does. It's proper for your hemoglobin, which is your blood. Your protein needs that, of course, to transport your oxygen to your blood. And that's how we can breathe. And our body can function. Let's see here. The way you can get a lot of iron is from lean beef, oysters, chicken, turkey, tofu even, if you're not really into the meats, baked potatoes, cashews, lots of good things. Even enriched bread, which we don't really recommend, but if you need a good source of vitamins, iron, you can use it from that. Copper, for instance, is our next one. It's essential, it's a trace mineral, so it's really small, but it's found in all your body tissues, and it plays a role in our blood cells, or red blood cells to be exact. It maintains nerve cells and our immune system. You can find this in potatoes again. Everybody likes carbs. There it is. They're always good for you. Even though it just gives you energy, it still gives you really good vitamins too to help with all our bodily functions. Like I said, the good sources of those are potatoes, any kind of yeast, leafy green vegetables, dark preferably, cocoa, whole grains, oysters if you like those, and other shellfish as well. So we're going to talk about a little bit more about the B vitamins. Let's see here. Our B vitamins are pretty much essential for all our metabolism processing. And I'll give you a pamphlet to read about all those. But they're mainly good for like metabolic processes. Most of those you can find in pretty much all the other vegetables and fruits that I've been talking about. They'll give you your B vitamins as well. Now let's talk about our fat-soluble vitamins. The B vitamins are water-soluble, by the way. Our fat-soluble is our vitamin A, D, E, and K. For A, it's great for our immune function, our vision, reproduction, women, and men, but cellular communication, and you can find all these you can find vitamin A, in sweet potatoes, spinach, leafy green vegetables, squash, all good vitamins, or all good A vitamins are coming from those. Vitamin D, let's talk about that one. It promotes calcium absorption, so you have to have vitamin D to have calcium absorption. Remember that. It helps, or it aids in our gut and maintaining our adequate serum calcium and phosphate levels in our blood. Let's see here. What about vitamin D? It, of course, helps prevent bone loss So we really want this vitamin D, y'all. We really want it. You can get it through sun exposure, but if you're looking for more dietary things, you can find it in cod liver oil, any kind of oily fish, of course, dairy products, and then fortified juices. Vitamin E. This is, of course, our cell production. Vitamin E is essential for functioning in our immune system as well, again, and we all need that here in this COVID-19 going on. It's a powerful antioxidant and it helps our cells fight off infection. So that's really, really important during this time. You can find that in wheat germ, nuts, seeds, sunflowers, and even safflower oil. And spinach. Spinach has everything in it. It's great. Lastly, our fat-soluble vitamin that I'll talk about is vitamin K. It plays a role in blood clotting. So we don't want to really bleed too much, so we really need our vitamin K. It also helps in bone metabolism, and it regulates our blood cell or blood calcium levels. You can find vitamin K in leafy green vegetables again, soybeans, edamame, and even okra. So let's just eat the rainbow. Let's talk about that. That's where the real fun begins. So we have 5 colors that we really need to add into our diet, and we'll discuss those. So first, our red. Let's talk about that. Here we go. Here's all our red vegetables and fruits. And what we're going to do here, all these everybody, really pretty much knows their fruits and vegetables that are red. Your apple, of course, your watermelon. These are all the really good ones that most people go to. Tomatoes, of course, people love in the summertime. And we got some strawberries here. They're really good in the summertime too. And what they're going to do is they're going to help us reduce our blood pressure. Everybody wants that. Skin protection, cell renewal. It helps prevent cancers. And then it also helps, of course, keep our heart healthy. The next one we're going to talk about is our orange. Our orange vegetables and fruits are going to be things like pumpkins, carrots. We have sweet potatoes down here, pineapple, oranges, lemons, anything to make our water taste better. You can always put any kind of fruit in your water, right? Makes that taste really good, and to get your water intake in. Peaches, a really good source to get your, a good source of vitamins to get, maybe add a little thing to your, a side to your breakfast. It's always good. You can have your orange juice in the morning as well with your breakfast. But what these are going to do is going to give you skin protection, gives you good eye support. It's a great antioxidant area to help your skin. It also helps your immune system in this little COVID-19 ordeal that we have going on right now. Everybody wants to fight off this infection and not get it if you don't have it already. And then it also helps your heart as well, just like the red ones do. Our next one is going to be green. Everybody knows about green vegetables and they don't really like them, but that's okay. But here's a good example of all our green vegetables that we can have. Even grapes. Of course, they're not vegetables, they're fruits. Avocado is really great for breakfast. You can put that on pretty much anything. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's a great all-around good. We have asparagus, spinach. Remember all these vitamins that come from this one? These are great. Kiwi, Brussels sprouts, broccoli. All these leafy green vegetables are great vitamins and minerals that you can have. And remember, they always help your blood pressure lowering. But these here are going to help digestion, get that little belly moving, get all that food out of there. Support your eyesight, your bone health, immune system, and it also prevents cancers. All these things prevent cancers, y'all. Our next one here is purple. We got pomegranates, great antioxidants in there. Raisins, grapes, of course. Let's see here, we've got blueberries, and then we also got eggplant. All these here are excellent antioxidants as well. Great for heart health, urinary systems if you have a lot of UTIs or infections down there. Purple vegetables, y'all. Helps with memory too. That's great. Antioxidants helps with memory. If you need something on a good test, you need to use some antioxidants. And it also helps with your blood vessels. And lastly, we're going to discuss white vegetables. Here we have potatoes. Everybody loves potatoes. Mashed potatoes, any way they come. Baked potatoes, they're great. Helps with what now? Vitamin K. Which is going to help with our blood. Potassium is great. It's great, y'all. We got, for our white ones, we have mushrooms, garlic, these potatoes, bananas. They're another good one for potassium. Onions, white onions, and then we have our cauliflower down here. And these white vegetables are going to help with the immune system, our colon to help us get our bowel movements in, prevent ulcers, lower cholesterol, that's another good one, and then of course it's going to help our heart. So all in all these vegetables help with heart health. With all that being said, we'll wrap this discussion up by saying that we really need to add all these vitamins and minerals in our diet and eat a nice colorful rainbow. Thank you guys for your attention, and I greatly appreciate it. I hope you learned something.